welcome back to another vlog. I'm just eating some breakfast. I made Dagan and I banana pancakes yesterday morning and they came out so good. So I'm just reheating those and eating them for breakfast. My friend is actually coming to pick me up here in a couple minutes because we're gonna run to the thrift store. She texted me like as soon as I woke up, so I'm like, yeah, I wanna go. I also have to run to the grocery store because I'm getting stuff for Thanksgiving dinner. I can't believe Thanksgiving is this week. So usually Monday I like to go to the store and get everything. We got our turkey on Friday, I think. And so we've been defrosting it. I made a list. It's just gonna be Dagan and I. We were thinking about maybe going to my friend's house. I'd already got the turkey by the time we had talked about it. And honestly, I just wanna like kind of eat my food and then go straight to the couch and just like lay down, being so pregnant this year. But usually we like do things like together with friends and whatnot or have friends over. But this year I'm like, I just wanna be a couch potato. Literally. I also did so much laundry for baby girl yesterday. I washed like pretty much everything, all of the clothes, all of the hand-me-downs that we have gotten. We have so much hand-me-down onesies, like we are set for a minute. So I washed all those, all of her sheets, swaddles and everything. So when I get back from the grocery store, I'll go through them and kind of organize it and put what I need right now in her drawer so that I have easy access to them and just kind of like start nesting. I also need to prep my home birth kit and like get my supplies ready. I need to make some padsicles. So that's kind of what I think this video is going to be, just like nesting, prepping, getting stuff ready, because Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, I'm going to be 36 weeks and that's just, oh my gosh, 36 weeks. Wow. So technically in like a month I'm due, which I mean, whenever she comes, she comes. I'm not getting induced, I think the word is. So whenever she comes, she comes. But it's just crazy that my due date is in a month and she could be here in a month. Oh my gosh, she could be here in a month. You could be here in a month, but you stay in here. You keep cooking. She has been moving around a lot. My home birth practitioner came over for our home visit just to kind of like look at our house, see where we're going to put the birthing pool and everything, and just kind of go over like different scenarios so that we're prepared. And when she's here, she also like checks me and everything and makes sure me and baby are good. And baby's head down, which is great. Her head is right there, which we were able to actually like feel the back of her head, and her back and butt is up here, but then her feet are over here. So I feel like a bulge a lot of the time right here that'll kick out. That's her feet. And from what she said, it feels like she could probably have long legs, which does make sense because Dagan is very tall. She better have a full head of hair when she comes out. That's all I'm saying, because I have been getting the worst acid reflux lately at night. Everyone always says that if you get acid reflux, that means your baby's gonna have hair. So she better come out with a full head of hair like I did. When I was born, I had so much hair. I actually had black hair, blonde tips, and long fingernails. My mom always jokes that I look like I came out of like the salon when I was born because I just had so much hair and such long fingernails. So she better have some hair on that head. Anyways, I'm gonna finish eating this, go to the thrift store and get my groceries, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Oh my goodness. That trip to the grocery store took everything out of me physically. I am so tired. I just felt like I did a workout. It was madness at that grocery store. Today's like the first day where I feel like I am feeling it physically, that I am 35 weeks. I'm getting close, and it was so busy at the grocery store. I can't imagine if I would have gone tomorrow or even the next day. You know what's funny is being there and just seeing all the people, it reminded me of the first time we lived here and how did we go grocery shopping one year? I think the day before. Ooh, big mistake. Big mistake. I remember it being so busy, like there wasn't any room to really move your cart. Like it was like herding cattle throughout the whole grocery store. I've never been to a grocery store that was so busy, like the NEX. The day before Thanksgiving. I still remember some lady she rammed her cart into the side of my hip. Not this time, the first time we lived here, because it was just so packed, and she just was like, just wasn't paying attention. She was looking the other direction and she like full on like rammed it into my hip, and she was very apologetic. She didn't mean to do it on purpose. I definitely got way more than I needed, but I always try and buy extra because Dagan loves Thanksgiving, and I think he loves the leftovers of Thanksgiving more than Thanksgiving itself. So I always try to buy extra because we'll eat leftover like Thanksgiving food for like 3-4 days afterwards. But I'm gonna put this away real quick and just like sit and rest because oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I just put all the cold food away because I am so tired. I need to sit down and I'm hungry. Got myself a little California roll and I'm going to stuff into my mouth. Cheers. I don't know if I'm just tired or hungry, but this never tasted so good. I'm gonna go sit down and chill because I need a break. I have this huge pile of clothes that I need to go through. Yesterday, I washed all of baby girl's clothes. And not only that, I washed all of her swaddles, all of her wraps. I'm finally getting around to organizing it all. I really want to start putting her clothes in this dresser. Now I'm just dividing it all up into newborn items, 0 to 3 months. That way I can kind of like start organizing some of her stuff. It looks like I have a lot of clothes right here, but honestly, babies go through a lot of stuff. So I feel like even though this seems like a lot, she's gonna go through it really quickly. You know, surprisingly, I haven't really bought her a bunch of stuff. These are one of the like swaddle receiving blankets that I bought. So cute, it's so soft. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. But after she like comes out and gets cleaned off, we can wrap her in something like this. Anyways, what I was saying is I haven't really bought her a whole lot of clothes, mainly because we've been so lucky to get so much hand-me-downs. Like, look at this. This one-piece denim. Oh my gosh. She looks like she can go work on a car or something. Little mechanic. My stepsister who lives in Florida, she sent me 2 huge boxes of onesies. A lot of them were like newborns, 0 to 3 months. All the other stuff I found on Facebook Marketplace or like our neighborhood page. And I've just been able to score a lot of onesies, a lot of clothes for very, very cheap. Like I cannot imagine buying all this at full price. That's insane. Like look at this dress. It's a little newborn dress. Oh my gosh, like how cute would this be that if she wore it to church or something or well, I think she'll be out of newborn clothes by Easter, but it's so cute. But yeah, because we've gotten so much stuff, I just haven't bought her anything. But I do want to get her a couple things just for like if we do go to church or like a special event, something like cute I can put her in besides a onesie. But for the most part, I think she'll be in onesies for a while. Or just a diaper. Like, I am not opposed to her just walking around in a diaper or like an oversized tee. She does not need to be in the most fanciest clothes out there. Isn't this dress so precious? It honestly feels so good to finally be like sitting down and doing this because for a while I've honestly been feeling pretty stressed out. I just haven't really talked about it because I feel like this 3rd trimester has just been flying by and I feel like I cannot get it to slow down, and it's just been a lot on me mentally and physically as well. And I've just been feeling really stressed out, like there's so much stuff that I need to do with it. There's not enough time. And I don't know if that's just because we're planning a home birth, so I just feel like there's a lot more prep to do at home versus a hospital. You just kind of show up to the hospital. I decided that I needed to take a social media break. I don't know how long, but I just like needed to delete the apps, get off them. I haven't done that in quite some time because I was just feeling like, for me, overwhelmed. And rather than getting stuff done that I needed to get done, I was just sitting on my phone and scrolling, and then I was getting more stressed out that I felt like I was getting nothing done. So I finally was like, you know what? Delete the apps for the time being. I'm going to focus on what I need to get done. For me personally, I do not have the self-control to just not open the app and just really kind of soak up this moment too and be present with her and like take moments of just sitting and deep breathing or just coming in the nursery to sit and just really focusing on like this moment that I'm never going to get again. It's never going to be Dagan and I again. I mean, when we get older and stuff and the kids are out of the house, but we're always going to be parents. We're never not going to be parents, you know? And it's just weird that we are saying goodbye to this chapter in our life. I've cried so many times over this. Just the thought of being like, it's never going to be just the two of us ever again. I feel like we were literally grieving a part of our lives that we were never going to get back. It's the weirdest feeling. Like, if you've ever been in this position, I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from, but I love this swaddle. I don't know if I'll actually end up swaddling her in this because it's just so pretty. I mean, I'm going to try to swaddle like the old-fashioned way where you wrap her around. I also have other swaddles where they're like Velcro and you put her in a little sack and wrap her around it. Kind of almost like a mental hospital type of thing. I have one of these. You zip them up, but their arms are like up kind of like an angel. It's so funny because it's like I have no idea what size she's going to be too when she comes out. I don't know if she's going to be itty bitty or if she's only going to be itty bitty for a couple days and then she's going to start going into 0 to 3 months. I mean, I have no idea. Okay, I think I'm going to time lapse the rest of this because there's a lot of clothes and I don't want to bore you guys with me just chatting to the camera right now. So I'm going to speed things up a little bit.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Myself.
Okay, so I just put majority of her stuff away. Now I don't know if I'm going to reorganize this or change stuff around once she's here and I figure out like a better system, but this is just how I set things up for right now, and then we'll see if I need to like move stuff around because I do also want to have like some stuff up here. Not a whole lot, but like a lot of her diaper changing stuff. But let me show you guys what I put in the drawers. So I'm planning on putting her changing table right here and then a basket with maybe some diapers and like diaper cream type of things. But I'm using this first drawer to just like fill with extra diapers in case. And then in here, I still need to wash these, but these are all of her pacifiers, burp cloths, and swaddles. And then in here, I put all of her bows, little hats, bibs, that kind of stuff. Tons of different types of bibs in here for her. And then down in here, these are going to be like her sleepers. These have footies on them, and then they're long sleeves, so they flip over and like cover her hands so that she doesn't get too cold. These are all short sleeve onesies. And then to the right, I don't know if I'm going to get more stuff, but these are like a bunch of leggings and then just like little bloomers. I might get her some more of these, but I don't know where else I'm going to put this. But this is all like newborn stuff in these 2 rows. And then the bottom one, these are just her crib sheets, some muslin swaddles, receiving blanket type of stuff. And then over here, I just kind of filled it with the 0 to 3 month. Definitely should organize this better. I need to get more of these organizers. I ran out, so I just have like these little plastic ones for right now. But these are all of her 0 to 3 month, which I'm sure she'll grow into very quickly. And then in this chair is just some of the clothes that I plan on hanging up for her. I do need to get some baby hangers, but like little dresses and whatnot. that I didn't want to fold up, I can put in her closet right here. And then this pile of clothes, these are clothes that are like 6 months or 3 to 6 months and larger. So I'm just gonna like put those in a bag for right now. And then when she starts getting closer to that size, and go through them, see what I need, and pull those out. Okay guys, so it is the next day and I wanted to kind of shift things a little bit and focus on kind of setting some stuff up for birth and labor and just getting prepared for all of that. And so the next thing that I really wanted to do was set up lights. If you guys have ever watched any home birth videos, you will notice that almost every single video has like little twinkly lights in the background, or just like more, I guess, of like a peaceful ambiance where there's not bright lighting, which totally makes sense because when you think about it, when do you feel like most peaceful? In a room with bright lights or with more like twinkly lights and subtle lights where it's dimly lit and candles where you can just relax more? I have a bunch of Christmas lights that I'm basically going to string around my house and make it look like Stranger Things so that if I don't want to have bright lights on in my house, I don't have to. I have these lights that I am planning on stringing up around our bed frame, and then I also have some other lights downstairs that I'm going to put one set in our master bathroom around our big mirror, and then I have another set that I'm planning on putting up in our kitchen, like above the cabinets. That way, if I don't want to have like the bright kitchen lights on or something like that, I can just turn those on and just have more of like a calm, chill ambiance. Make it look all cute. And it's Christmas, so it's kind of festive, yeah? So the last thing I think I'm going to work on today is making padsicles. If you're not familiar with them, they are pads that you're going to wear postpartum, and so I'm going to make some for myself. I know you can get them like pre-made, like I think like Frida makes them, but I really wanted to just make them myself with my own ingredients, and I figured I would kind of just like show you guys how I'm going to make mine, so if you're going to have a baby soon or you're watching this later, you can kind of like learn how to make them. I've never made these before either. This is just for me watching YouTube videos from doulas and just talking to like my midwives and stuff and birthing classes and whatnot. From what I've learned, you're gonna get some pads. These are just from Elle. They are overnight pads, but I think honestly I'm gonna probably get a little bit thicker pads because these are a lot thinner than I thought they were. They said overnight, so I thought they were thick. So I think I'm gonna get a couple like thicker pads just for those first few days when I'm probably gonna be bleeding a lot more. And then once I kind of die down, I'll have these ones, but I still want to like make some using these. What you're going to need is some witch hazel. I'm just using the Thayer's witch hazel. This is the original. You want to make sure that it's alcohol free so that it's not like burning your hoo-ha. Some organic lavender essential oils. I'm gonna make like a little concoction with this spray bottle. So I'm gonna put some of the witch hazel in there, a couple drops of lavender oil, and then I'm going to spread some aloe on top of the pad once I spray all that down. And this is gonna be so cooling and just like feel amazing down there after everything that it's about to go through. This I just got off of Amazon. This is from Kin Rose. It's aloe vera gel. It's hand harvest and cold pressed, organic, made in the USA. And I also made sure that the aloe that I got was clear and didn't have that green like dye in it that a lot of aloe veras have. You're wanting to like be super clean with whatever you're putting down there, which you should, because since you have an open wound, you want to try and do as much organic, clean products down there, in my personal opinion. I feel like this is just a learning experience for the both of us because I've never done this before. I'm gonna squirt a little bit of this witch hazel in. I'm not gonna fill up the whole bottle. I'm just gonna kind of fill as I need. This witch hazel also has aloe vera in it too, so we're kind of like doubling up. And then I'm gonna do a few drops of lavender oil, mix that up. We're just gonna unwrap this. And I'm gonna try not to like disturb it as much as possible because we're gonna have to wrap it back up. So we're just gonna open it up like this. I just wanna kind of generously spray the pad. I don't want it like dripping wet, but I want it like pretty soaked. Woo. It works. And then I'm just gonna take this aloe. This is like more liquidy, I think, than like most of the gels. It says it's a gel, but it just seems more liquidy. That's okay. I'm just gonna kind of lightly drizzle it and then spread it out all over. Oh yeah, this is great. Kind of fold it back together basically. Like so. I just got a gallon Ziploc bag. Pop it in there. And then I'm just gonna fill this up, put it in the freezer so that after birth, I can just grab one of these, pop it on. I have like some disposable undies too, so I'll put that like in the undies and it'll be great. That is how I make my padsicles. Hopefully they work. And like I said, I think I'm definitely gonna get some thicker ones because those were not nearly as thick as I thought they were, but I think they'll definitely like be put to good use after the first couple days. Oh God. Just trip over myself and die. Okay guys, so we are in the bedroom because we are gonna attempt to put up the birthing pool just to see if it'll fit in the bedroom. Ideally, this is where I would love to have it because we have the bathroom and the bed there, so it's just like a good central location. So we're gonna try and put it in front of the bed right here and see if it fits. I have no idea what this tub looks like, and hopefully it fits. Otherwise, we gotta find like somewhere else to set it up when the time comes. Ugh. Nice. I think I might cut off this bow and put a fresh bow on, like a pink or something. This was my teddy bear growing up, and now it's gonna be hers.
It's a nice little outfit. You guys can match.
I know, right? Isn't that cute?